Hey guys, it's Dino Dog and Katasaur here, aka number one sus imposter. Bit of an Among Us joke. Obviously the Game Awards just happened, and people have been asking for my take on the Game Awards, and so I figured I'd make kind of an unusual video and share my opinions on that. Before we get into it, I'd like to mention that there is now a channel Discord, the Dino Dog and Katasaur Zone, or Dome, excuse me, and the link for that is in the description of this video. And feel free to join. It's free to enter, no commitment. Come say hi, state your opinions on what I say in this video, and I'd love to see you there. So without further ado, let's get into it. So obviously, the main reason you guys are watching is for the Among Us content of the Game Awards, and that's what the bulk of this video is going to be on, but I think it would be only fair if I made mention of other significant events. First off, Arc 2. Now, Arc 1 and Pixark were two of my favorite games of the last generation. In all honesty, I think that they defined the generation that they came out in, especially the ports to PS4, Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch. I think they're well-optimized ports. The UI is efficient and not clunky, and they run surprisingly well for such a beefy PC game. The gameplay in those is just awe-inspiring. It's amazing that such an original concept could, it's just the grand scale of it. And so I'm obviously very excited for a sequel, Arc 2, and the animated Arc series that they announced alongside it, both starring Chevy Chase in a lead role, which I think is phenomenal because his work in Community in that one Christmas movie, I couldn't get enough. So yeah, Chevy Chase, Arc 2, the animated Arc series. Obviously they're a long ways out. It was a very early trailer. It didn't show any gameplay, but I think that we should keep an eye on this one. This is going to be huge if they do it right. It's possible that it could flunk, but with such a strong lead, and I don't know, I just think that this one can't fail. In other news, Fall Guys did not win any awards, but it is still one of the best games out there. And now on to the bulk of the presentation, I guess, this video, the Among Us section, because I know that's why most people are here. And first of all, I've got a couple gripes with how the Game Awards handled the Among Us reveal. First of all, we had to wait an hour and a half, 2 hours if you watch the pre-show, to get any meaningful information about Among Us. All they did was bait it and say that, oh, there's going to be an Among Us reveal later, and everybody's just on the edge of their seat waiting for the Game Awards to finally give us the information that we care about. None of these awards, it's all about Among Us reveals. And it took them 2 hours if you watch the pre-show. 2 whole hours to get to the best part of the show. At this point, there's only 1 hour left in the show, and that's when they finally start showing Among Us stuff. Naturally, once you get to that point, you're excited. You've watched 2 hours, but I think that this is a cheap tactic used by these corporations to keep you watching their stupid things so they get their revenue. I don't care about the revenue. I just want the Among Us stuff, and I have to watch it live because it's the most excited when you're watching it live. So, yeah, not too happy about that one, Game Awards. It should not have taken 2 hours for us to get to the best game. They should have done that up front. And then if you wanted to stick around, you could. It's frankly absurd that it would take them 2 hours to get to Among Us, because I think that, really, 90% of the audience watching the Game Awards is going to be watching for Among Us. Back for Blood, who cares about that? All the new Warframe stuff, I don't think that really matters. Among Us and Fall Guys, but mostly Among Us, is really why everybody stayed. And I love the Among Us dev team. I think that those 4 do an exceptional job. The game is one of the best I've ever played, but they really made it seem like we were going to be getting a sequel, a true-blooded Among Us 2. And when we finally got to the reveal, it was set up. The graphics looked way better. The graphics looked so good. I usually play on the mobile version, so it's the fact that they can make a phone look like that, that's phenomenal. So they they start showing the gameplay, and like me and my friends were freaking out because we knew we could feel it in our bones that it was going to be Among Us 2. They were finally going to release Among Us 2, and then the airship comes up over the clouds, and they say the new airship map coming out in 2021. And I'll be honest, I'm a diehard Among Us fan, and my heart sank. My heart dropped when I realized that we weren't getting the full-blooded sequel and that we were just getting a map, because they baited this for months before the Game Awards. Big reveal at the Game Awards. There's a big reveal at the Game Awards, and what do we get? We get a map. It took them a couple months to make this map, and it's more Among Us. I would like Among Us 2, please. Among Us 2 could be Among Us, but way better. It's got a 2 in the title. It's got twice the gameplay, I'm certain. But then I do some research afterwards, and they announced Among Us 2 a while ago, and it turns out that they canceled the project because of the success of the first one. How does that make any sense? Tell me how that makes any sense. Because if your game is successful, like look at Assassin's Creed, for example. Why is Assassin's Creed popular? Because it comes out every year. It's not because they're great games. They are great games. I love Assassin's Creed, but they come out every year. If Among Us were to become a yearly franchise, Among Us could really be up there in the big leagues with Call of Duty and Warzone, especially, because if they were really bold, they'd do a battle royale mode, because that's starting to catch on a little bit. But no, they canceled Among Us 2, and that really grinds. Like, I'm tempted to quit Among Us at this point, because it just this mismanagement that we commonly see in the gaming industry. And I thought Among Us was better than that, but they cancel their most anticipated game, and I'm at a loss for words, really. I'm excited for the airship. I'm gonna play the airship a lot. I'm gonna stream it. Twitch TV /AceDread, if you don't know. But really, I just feel kind of burned and empty now, because we were promised one thing, a sequel, a true sequel to Among Us, and we were given nothing. The map is cool. I can't wait to pay for the new backpacks and items that they put into the game. $3 each is very fair, I think. And I'm really glad that Workshop is not integrated, because if Workshop was integrated, it'd just get flooded with stuff. And I think that the slow trickle of 2 months for a map so I can just play that map over and over I think that's phenomenal. And really, I think Among Us is one of the better dev teams out there, because they really know their audience. But God, the sequel just it hurts that they canceled it, and I think that that's going to stick with fans for a long time after this. Even when the map drops, there's going to be that week of excitement, and it's going to be, yeah, but where's the sequel? Where's the sequel that you promised us? I know that they canceled it officially a while ago. They kind of did that a little bit sneakily, I might say. But my prediction is the map's going to go over well at first, and then people are just going to be burnt out, and they're going to wish that they had that sequel that they announced and then promptly took away from us. So, that's just my 2 cents on Among Us. In other news, Fall Guys is getting a new map as well. The airship. Fall Guys is one of the best games out there right now, I think. Just second to Among Us and Assassin's Creed. So I guess third. But man, the graphics, the funny blob guys. I'm really looking forward to these new maps, and I'm hoping that they add a couple new skins. I've got some insider information I can't give out. Some good stuff is coming to Fall Guys, so stay posted on that. All right. And with that, that's just my take on the Game Awards. I think overall it was a decent show. They really drug us along, us Among Us fans, made us wait for it. I can't say that really made the reveal any better, but hey, it's more Among Us content, which is what us fans have been craving for a long time. So that is great. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to join that Discord. The link's in the description. Come bring your Among Us opinions to the Discord. Link in description. This has been the number one Among Us fan, Imposter11, aka Dino Dog and Caddis Tower, aka Super Mutant Chungus on Discord. That's just abbreviated because it's kind of a long name. All right, this has been my review of the Game Awards 2020. May the next year bring more Among Us, and stay sus, bros.